Hi, I'm back. Why are you back? You may ask. Well, here's the deal. I'm trying to avoid eating, and so I've been over chatting on Instagram for a little bit, and I had one of you guys ask me, "What do you think of this lighting? It's kind of weird, huh?" I'm in my office, and I'm trying to follow Anita's advice to turn the camera, like to sit in front of the light and turn the camera this way, so you can kind of see my picture is back there. It's weird. It's a weird vantage point. Oh, good. You're over here. I thought you were going to weigh in. See, little fly. Okay. So here's the deal. I had one of my friends over on Instagram ask me which freestyle cookbooks. She asked me initially like which Weight Watchers cookbooks I like, and then she asked me which freestyle ones. So let me show you the ones that I have, and the ones that I like. So I will tell you, currently my favorite cookbook right now for the freestyle plan is the Fresh Max cookbook. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I think this is actually the newest one that came out, and I just think it's fabulous because it's all kinds of Mexican food. And so I don't know that I follow a lot of these to the T. I like to adjust things. But I've made, like, this is an egg, black bean, and avocado burrito. I've made this like 20 times. Like, seriously. I eat a lot of Mexican food. I feel like it's low point, and then also it's easy to make. It's inexpensive. It tastes good. I just made this salmon. In fact, I had this for dinner tonight. And I put, I didn't prepare my own salsa. I actually used one from Sam's Club that I'm going to talk to you guys about when I do my favorites for the month. This is a chili rubbed salmon with fruit salsa. So I made this salmon the way that the recipe called for, and then I just topped it with the salsa that I had from Sam's Club. So I will talk to you guys about that. Oh, this is so good. This is a grilled chicken with roasted corn salad. So after I did my Tex-Mex corn collaboration, I hope you guys, can you guys see this okay? Because you know I have live video problems. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can see, or please comment and let me know. But after I did the street corn, I went corn crazy. And it's really helping me count calories because I can overdo it pretty much on everything. And so, okay, thanks guys. Good. I'm glad the video is working. So I've been making any recipe with corn in it right now. I'm like just all over. Let me see if there's any. Oh, this one is yummy, yummy. And this actually, I've made this before, but not from this cookbook. But this is the black bean and sweet potato soup. It's fabulous. And this is all freestyle. Okay, so the difference between Smart Points and Freestyle, someone just asked me. Smart Points, you don't have a free food list. On Freestyle, you have 200 free foods. So what's difficult about, if you're doing Smart Points, what's difficult about these books is that they're not counting for all the 0-point foods. So the points are lower. But the cool thing is they all have the nutrition at the bottom. So what I have been doing, because I've been doing some calorie counting, is I just put my calories in. It's so easy. I just put the calories in. I don't have to calculate points. And then it also tells you the freestyle points at the bottom. But I love that the Weight Watcher cookbooks, they always have the nutrition. So you can use Weight Watcher cookbooks from 1980 because they have the nutrition in them. They're great. So I love that one. This one I have not, it's a beautiful cookbook and I like the idea of it, but I have not used it very often except for there is a 5-ingredient cheese pizza in here. This is the Yes Italian. This is the first freestyle cookbook. And so when freestyle was introduced almost 2 years, what is it, a year and a half, 2 years ago. This is the first one they put out. I have a video on here of when I got it, if you go back. And I have made several things. I've done the vegetable ribbons from in here. I only did that one time. Soup I did from in here. That was really delicious. And I believe I did a frittata cook with me from in this cookbook that I have made millions of times. But other than that, I haven't used a lot of these recipes. I should go back. Like, I think this is a polenta and vegetable casserole for 5 freestyle points. And it looks so delicious and filling, and I love polenta. But the 5-ingredient pizza, I really, really like that. If you guys see a recipe and I talk about it and you want me to do a cook with me, post down below which recipe you want me to do a cook with me, and I will contemplate it and possibly put that together for you. Yeah, so I think those are the ones that I use the most. But yeah, the 5-ingredient cheese pizza makes 3/4 of a pound pizza dough. It per wedge, it's a little higher, but what I liked was that my husband and my kids liked it, and they didn't know that it was Weight Watchers. So sometimes, like, if you make the 2-ingredient dough pizza for your family, they're like, Mom, what is this crap? You know what I'm saying? Is the pizza made with Greek yogurt? No, Barbara, that one is not. So that one is made with just regular pizza dough you buy at the store. So the last time I made this was when I lived a couple hours south of here, and I went to Trader Joe's and I got their pizza dough and I used it, and it was really, really good. So I do like this cookbook. Not my absolute favorite, but it is, if you like Italian and you like maybe a little bit more exotic, this would probably be a good cookbook for you. This one feels kind of more like, you guys know Barefoot Contessa and the Naked Chef and Nigella, what was her last name? Nigella Larson or something like that. These recipes remind me of their type of cooking. So if you're a big fan of that type of cooking, was that right, Beth? Nigella? Then this would be a cookbook that you would really like. Okay, so does that make sense? This one is more like, what's her name with all the orange stuff? Has the raspy voice. What's her name? Help me, Rachel Ray. These remind me more of Rachel Ray type stuff. Okay, Andrea says Nigella Lawson. Okay, very cool. Yes, Rachel Ray. These are more kind of Rachel Ray-ish. Next up, Cook Up Comfort. This would be like the healthy version of, who's the lady with the white hair that cooks with all the butter? I'm quizzing you guys tonight. I feel like I'm still in nurse mode. Let me know, what's her name? She has a restaurant. Paula Deen. Yes. Thank you, Barbara. You got it. So these are kind of like Paula Deen, but like lightened up Paula Deen recipes. There's a lot of Italian in this one as well. But like, look, tuna, noodle, and green bean casserole. You know, like straight up Paula Deen. This is the Cook Up Comfort freestyle book. I think this may have come out third. Let me see when I bought it, because I have the receipt in here. February of this year is when I bought this. So yeah, eggplant parm, delish. There's a couple healthy things in here. Turkey sloppy joes. You know what I mean? These are like, you know, down home cooking. You know, the stuff that your mom made growing up. Split pea soup. Black bean soup. Yeah, stuff like that. So anyway, this is more of your Paula Deen type. So if you like Paula Deen, you might like something like this. What else do I have? This is the Essential Freestyle Cookbook. It is a soft back, which I don't love soft back. I like a hard back cookbook. I have made several things in here. I'll tell you what I made. Zucchini fries. I have made those a lot. This is all super duper healthy, and I feel like it has a lot of low carb. So this is more of your low carb stuff, Essential Freestyle, really, really focusing on the free food list. So if you're really focused on that and you want lower carb, I feel like this one has some good low carb options. Oh yeah, I made these during Lent. Edamame tostadas. They were actually, they were okay. You know, I don't know. They were kind of bland. I felt like they were kind of bland. I feel like this cookbook is just not overly exciting. It's kind of like basics, which I guess is why they're calling it the essential. It has more just kind of, you know, essential stuff. I mean, look at the on the front. It's a piece of chicken or something with some beans. You know what I mean? Not my favorite, but this one's not my favorite. It's okay. I would probably give this like a 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, but and I like bacon. I just don't want this. I don't want this. This is not creative to me. This is like you got some lettuce out of the fridge and you threw an egg on it. You know what I'm saying? So those are the 4 main ones. I have not seen any other main freestyle cookbooks. They do have a lot of these little paper ones, which I just love. I think I gave away one of these in a giveaway. Oh, actually, no, this is a Slimming World one. Do you guys know what Slimming World is? Slimming World is basically like the UK's freestyle program. And this actually has a lot of interesting information. I had someone send this to me. I'm not doing Slimming World, but they are here in the US, and I have a friend who does tops who sent this to me, and she said I should look at it. So Nigella used to be big. How did she lose her weight? I have no idea. And Georgiana, I have not seen Nigella on TV in quite a long time, but I will tell you, I was a huge Nigella Lawson fan when she came out. And I didn't really watch so much Paula Deen. I think right now I really like, who's the redheaded cook that lives on the ranch in Oklahoma? I forget these ladies' names. I really like her cooking, but her cooking is very, very high in calories. Yeah, Rae Drummond. Have you guys read her autobiography? Rae Drummond's. Highly recommend. Really fun read about her life with her husband on the ranch and how she went from being a city girl to being like a rancher type. Pamela, you're very welcome, Pamela. I do love the Food Network. In fact, Asher and I, growing up, he always watched the Food Network, and he wanted to be a chef when he was little. And so we used to watch, what's the show with the Asian, it's like a battle that they do. We used to always watch that one. Sort of battling chefs, and it's an Asian show. I'm terrible with names of stuff tonight. My brain's a little bit fried. So, hey, Erica, how are you, my friend? I'm just sitting here babbling about cookbooks. Okay, so let's talk about these. Mexican theme, again. This one is nachos, tacos, and more. Some of these I think are just sort of limited, so go over to eBay and see if you can find some of this stuff. This has a drink section that looked kind of fun. I think I bought this because I thought the drinks would be fun for summer parties, but we don't ever have summer parties, so I don't know. Whatever. Weight Watchers sometimes will double up. So this was actually in that other cookbook as well, edamame tostadas. And don't forget that if you do a search on Google, a lot of times Weight Watchers will post these recipes on their site for free. And so you can find a lot of recipes on the website. I bought this because there was one thing in here I wanted to make. Do you guys ever do that? Where you like buy a little cookbook thing? Oh, yes. So I wanted to buy this chorizo and veggie enchilada casserole for church. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't ever make it. In fact, I've not made anything out of that except for that tostada, which I got out of a different cookbook. So here's Sometimes Weight Watchers will just give you recipe cards like this, which I think is so nice. This one's just stuck in there. So here is, okay, I liked this one. Now, back when I was obsessed with eggs and ate way too many eggs on program last year, I bought this. And my mom bought it as well. She was doing Weight Watchers for a little bit. And I liked all of these toast ideas at the time, where you would get a piece of toast and you would put like avocado and egg and bacon and stuff. I thought it was like a fun way, a different way of doing like a kind of a brunchy dish. But honestly, this little book doesn't have anything that different. They do have a different version of my frittata that I like. I really like, I need to go make a frittata for myself. So I liked that. More sandwich ideas, open-faced egg salad sandwich. I think if I worked for Food Network, I would have a problem. In fact, tonight, okay, I'll tell you why I was cleaning. I was watching YouTube on my Roku TV, and they were going over the best chocolate chip cookies in New York City. And I realized as I was watching that if I didn't turn it off, I was going to go and try to make myself chocolate chip cookies out of, I think I have Built bars and flour in the pantry. So I turned it off and started scrubbing my house. So yeah, this little book, peppers with eggs. This looks gross. Peppers with eggs, chickpeas, and harissa. No, I don't want that. Okay, so these little books, honestly, and I think that they cost maybe $6 a piece. They're really not, in my opinion, they're really not worth your money. Okay, so if you go to a Weight Watchers meeting and you see these little books and you're like me and you're very susceptible to cookbooks because I have a problem, just remember, save your $6 and then buy yourself one of these really pretty hardback books at another meeting. You know, just wait for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of it. The other cookbook that I am currently obsessed with is not Weight Watchers, but I love it. It's fabulous. Is the Hungry Girl Clean and Hungry Obsessed. As you guys know, I've been working on eating more whole foods, and this cookbook is so awesome. It has a lot of very unusual recipes and ideas in it, and just ways of using things that I haven't thought of. So I really like Thai coconut soup, and this recipe is fabulous. So I think the Hungry Girl cookbooks are actually really great. And this one I found at Books A Million in Florida when I was there recently in Destin for $7.97. So that was a good deal. So I am definitely a cookbook fanatic. I love them. I think last year one of you guys sent me a bunch of your old school Weight Watcher cookbooks. I got to show you this one because it just makes me laugh. I always have to show it. Let's see if it's up here. Oh yeah. This is my current favorite Weight Watchers cookbook. It just makes me laugh. The pictures are just like, I mean, yeah, this is probably, you could probably do this now for mostly 0 smart points, but why would you? The pictures just make me laugh and laugh, you know. There are some actually kind of good recipes in here, and like I said, they all have the nutritional information. Like here's a banana cake. It just doesn't look very appetizing. I bet it tastes okay. Maybe it tastes bland. I don't know. I'm trying to see which year this is from. Chocolate strawberry frozen pie. Do you guys remember when Weight Watchers was all about, let's see how many desserts we can make out of like Jello? So who knows how many points that would be? Probably like 5 million. But yeah, I don't think things have changed that much. Look, like they're still promoting the same kind of foods. They just have changed the point values on everything like 10 million times. This is back when you did exchanges. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, I'm totally wrong. There's no nutritional value on this, guys. Look, it's all just exchanges. Which I haven't made anything out of this cookbook. But potentially you could. You just have to put it into your recipe builder and go from there. But honestly, none of the pictures look appetizing to me. Chicken, cheese, and biscuits. Woohoo! That looks like something my grandmother used to make. My grandmother used to love to make Welsh rarebit. I think I've told this story before, and I always thought we were having Welsh rabbit for dinner. It was delicious. It's basically like toast with cheese sauce. So, do they have the sugar count, Mimi, on the Freestyle books? Is that what you're asking me? Or, let me see. So, yes. The Freestyle recipes will tell you calories, total fat, saturated fat, sodium, carbs, sugars, fiber, and protein. So those are the macros and minos. Macros and minors that they list at the bottom of the recipes. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you can calculate for sure, and you can definitely, if you're doing calorie counting, if you're doing any of the other WW plans, even if you're doing keto, right? You could use these recipes on keto. Yeah, for sure, because it tells you the fiber and the carb and the sugar, right? And when you're doing keto, oh, I thought this looked so good. This is in the Cook Up Comfort, the Paula Deen knockoff. Look at this. This is mac and cheese with creamy squash sauce. What the what? I need to make that. Why haven't I made that? Oh, the old one. Okay, so you want to know the old one. So on the very old Weight Watchers book, let me tell you. First of all, I'm going to tell you where it was written in 1986 is when this one came out. And it tells you your exchanges. So it tells you protein exchanges, vegetable exchanges, 40 calories of an optional exchange. It'll tell you if it has an optional exchange. Wait a minute. This one does have. This is very confusing. Now this recipe does have the calories, protein, fat, not saturated fat, just regular fat, carbohydrates, calcium, sodium, and cholesterol, but no fiber. So it gives you exchanges, and then it gives you some of the macros and minos. I don't know. Wait, Andrea, me too. I'm the same. I really love cookbooks. They just make me happy, and they remind me of my grandmother. Insert witty name. I love your name. That's so cute. Was my grandmother Welsh? No, my grandmother was English Irish. So go figure. Let me see. Patricia says her dishes never turned out like the pictures. Mine either. They don't ever look cute. And oh yes, the Barefoot Contessa. I love her show, but I cannot cook like her because you're right. Her food is just very, very heavy, but it just looks so pretty. She just does everything like very simplistically, and yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, the Welsh rarebit. Yeah, I don't know where she got that. Oh, maybe because she's English. My grandfather was English Canadian and something else thrown in there, and so they ate a lot of very like kind of blandish food, if you know what I'm saying. Meat and potato type stuff. Let me see, any other questions? Luigi, I know that was old school. Yeah, thanks guys for hanging out with me and looking at cookbooks. I have a lot of different cookbooks, but those are the newest Freestyle. I have a lot of Weight Watchers cookbooks, a lot. And you know, then there's just nights you come home and you eat a grilled cheese sandwich and you call it a night. So I'm going to go back to cleaning. I have been cleaning all evening since I got home because I was watching that, those cookies on YouTube. And then I thought, I'm going to go talk to some people because otherwise I'm going to start snacking. And I'm really trying not to do that this week. I'm really trying to work on my stress eating. So, hi, Mary. How are you? It also tells you what to eat for the whole year. Erica, what are you talking about? I missed it. Okay, you have a very old Weight Watchers cookbook where it tells you what to eat every day, each day. It tells you what to eat each day of the year? That is crazy. I know this one tells you exchange-wise, like you're supposed to have liver. You're supposed to have liver once a week. Oh, maybe that's the other one that somebody sent me. But it tells you like you're supposed to have liver and fish and all this stuff. Liver. Can you imagine? I'm sorry. If you like liver, I'm sorry. Look, here's a better look at my highlights. Oh, you guys, I need to get off of YouTube. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate your support. Oh, let me show you one more thing. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a total ramble. This is a video with not a good direction. Look what I got at the Vera Bradley outlet. Okay, so I went to Destin. I went to the Vera Bradley outlet and I was so excited. I don't know, those of you that use essential oils. Look, all of my roller balls fit in here and it's double-sided. So here's all my roller balls. So when I go out on visits and stuff, sometimes I need some stress relief, or Magnolia. This one's called Magnolia. And I have this with me. So I just thought that was so cool. This would make such a cute makeup bag, like a double-sided makeup bag. And I think I paid $6 for it. The Vera Bradley outlet in Destin rocks my world. I should show you, well, I can't show you other stuff I got. I have a whole bag of stuff, but it's all Christmas presents. So, okay, that's it. That's all the talking. Bye. Stay in orbit. Don't stress eat tonight, okay? And I won't either. See ya.